Magic's the right. Look, Master! Goblins!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
There are one. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Strike with fire's fury!
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings? It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance?
Aye. Tell...
We've arrived, but not so our quarry. Can it be we've mistaken the hour of our meeting?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you? Always a pleasure.
Come at last, I see. About time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deesa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? For some time now, 'Twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade.
Onward to Vernworth Castle.
We pawned a bard from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Would that all my days were so. There's no easy thing.
This looks as good a place as any.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Right, just follow me. Good. We're here. Apologies, Master, but you will have to do without us for the time being.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
Captain will have my head if I see another patrol car.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
None of my acquaintances don such shoddy raiment.
You'd best watch yourself. Do you know who I am? You'd best watch yourself. Good food, good sleep, make for a healthy goal. Can't complain, mind.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
I ought not neglect my duty.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
I always despair to see them.
Such quiet
Is no less important than death.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Gathering much of a crowd today. Smiles are the finest reward I could ask for. It is on me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
I only pray my watch finishes well.
Ah, the perfect spot to sit and think a while.
Smiles are the finest.
Whatever could you want from me?
Dull days for us are assigned
a welcome respite.
also look forward to a long day of work. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are at rest. The townspeople are handling.
So stiff.
Very dental.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
Perhaps once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
There's no great shock to me.
I'm more tired than I know how to spend.
Here, if you please.
side there once I have my...
Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here? We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favour? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver...
Figured I had to thank you somehow.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage. My magics are at your disposal!
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel.
can't say I'm any happier to see this moment than the last time we crossed paths. As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
See which way the wind's blowing.
Time to be heading home. I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I seem to recall leaving just such an item in storage.
When does my watch end? Stands on end.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Where will the wind blow me today?
Now,
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Good. We're here.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Minds are as discerning with time as with coin on my shoulders. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
A larger audience would mean more pockets to
Find someone to buy me a drink.
there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance? Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
I only pray and I watch this without incident. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible. Dull days for us. A masquerade is scheduled to be held today, but we shan't begin admitting guests into the hall till this evening. Would that all my days were so
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
Too stiff after a day.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
Won't someone do aught about this? It's been a long day. Days like this make me glad to be alive.
This town must have
You seem in fine spirits.
Always another errand to start.
Might just a month.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Still too early.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, we've got just what we need tucked away in storage. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Saurians!
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack.
Feel the wind on your face. Jump up and I'll send you flying.
Tranquil places such as this are real treasures.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far. Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be be a united front in the face of any foe.
It is as you say.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
Could you come over here? It seems we already possess what's required of us. Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
If I sleep on my woe, mayhap they'll
Errands are wearisome work indeed.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
There's no great shock to me.
It's just about anywhere. You know how it's
Just another way to save your own song.
What shall I do? Still too early to tell.
Tell me what it is. It is my duty to find
Liven up, I'm
Living's hard.
what's to do.
Follow me.
I've been on my feet all day. Lots to look forward to, but a long day of work.
I can't go on like this.
always another errand to see to.
Do with a decent supper.
Our road was along.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
I suppose 'tis so.
Wait for the new equipment to come. You've got a crack at your skull. I'm sure I can handle this. I'm in no hurry to leave. I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
Hoy, friend! Have you any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
It is no great shock to me.
Patrol? Go on like this.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?